See, I could just go, hey, look, it's the cheaters of Team Pop and Click it, LGBT community hackers, and then let's see, it's Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Gary Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinlan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, Bitted Bat 4, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS Paso, Robo Rapist Night, and the Elleries. Let's see, all for their competitive edge. You could tell when you hear the pop and click, and you guys they mess with your eyes, or the poking in the eyes, or the chin. You can tell that they're the cheaters. You know, they try to make people look like drug addicts, all this shit, and that's what Area and them do to beat it down, because they think they're the superior being. Oh, now we know Team Michigan. He thinks they're the superior being, but see, when Joe, Ellery, and Perlita got involved with their superior being, we now know where that is and how they destroyed Michigan. Base in Michigan, base in Florida, base in Texas, base in San Diego. Okay, there's enough right there. So Indy Racing League, NASA, let's see, NASCAR, surfers. Now, we know that in order for Joe, the cheater, to win, he had to chip his family. And see, we get to see the result of his crime. Because he was obsessed. Harry and them wanted to take away the indie dream from me or whatever, and then they put up the red tube, so we now know who Red Randy is, Red Gordon, and that's why they marched down the hillbillies 3 or 4 times, because they were rapists, murderers, and thieves to try to win. To Bernardy the Carney. Get it, Carney? We never wanted your Carney, Bernard. We can tell that the group of you came to those neighborhoods and stole shit, pretended to be all badass and shit, and then you guys end up in your shitty nightmare with Elton and all that stuff, so you guys got a con and griff. So in order to evolve out, you guys got to change what you do. It's obsession, Harry. Especially when there's no red on the ground before. So you guys make a prison for your... They even know that you guys make a prison. That's why I'm not Bloods, Crips, MS-13. It proves that you guys screwed over that kid, those 2 girls, you know, over and over and over again. Like I said, the scars of the abuse, britches, is all over the place. Robo Rapist Night, and your personal war. And so they have to cheat the war, they have to cheat for racing, they have to cheat for the Olympics, they cheat. For money. And guess what? Those people who have money, who want to do racing and flying for real, like Apple, Google, IHS, Lockheed, Boeings, you know, all those, you know, Ferrari, you know, all that stuff, guys, prototype cars. See, your behavior of racism, Harry, Joe, Robo Knight, Bernard, Ellery, doesn't help you, it hurts you. Especially when it's anti-women. So he sat there and made people sick on purpose. They sat there and made the children sick on purpose, and then they pounce on it and say, oh, we solved it. But Bernard, it means your science with the Oyster Cracker Man and you guys' crime boast. Tomb Raider Boy, Comic Book Boy, Bitted Blue Boy Boxes. Bernard makes you predictable. Bitted Bat 4. Only Dave's allowed to make zombie and vampire. Even in the Hollywood movie films, you guys gotta cheat. Because you're jealous of other actors, Joe, Harry, Bernard, Robo Knight, your performance. So Bernard is almost, your Carney Circus is almost proven that they're jealous of, you know, Broadway plays and musicals and operas in New York, where it all began. But you guys wanted the cure, and the cure was there, but you guys didn't like the Jews or the Russian or whatever. So like I said, really running back and forth around the earth with your tabloid drama story about how supposedly you're so beautiful and wonderful, but you know, Burlita, if you mess with the Hiltons or the Kennedy stuff, or you kill the wrong people, you have massive problems. Screw with CBS, screw with Colin Powell, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Malcolm, Greg, Ron Miller, those people who tried to help you all before, Paul Bueller, you know, Joe, you know. Hey, you know, the whispering coward Indian stories gets old, dudes. Advanced tactical military warfare. Watch the cowards move around and lie. It's easy for the military to figure you all out. We've done this before, guys. This is why. Because they know something about the Lestank. The rape Lestank LaChance. Because he hovers over and tries to claim ownership with Harry in their battle with Ellery. And so it's really between those guys and Elton and them. And so, you know. So you have the McDonald's rapist, the chair rapist, the barnyard rapist, the teen bedbugs, every excuse that you guys use. Jamaica, Pickett Street, you know, your grand leader floats around with the stolen stuff. The Antillaman. So he can pretend to experiment, but eventually it'll get down to where he has to experiment on his damn self. and his own people and figure out why they have the stank. Because guess what? It is his own stank. Because he shouldn't be out there with the rest of you. And that's what happens. You guys get shoved down into a corner of a hole. See why, Negroes? You sure he's your hero? That's why I don't deal with that stuff. Because, you know, it's not really, his math formula wasn't too correct. So Don Wiley and all you guys, you're not really telling the truth, because your science on atheism and your philosophy was against me and a young girl, people who are in love with each other, who are friends, and you guys came through and got jealous, Karen Fowler, the country and western. See why? Jordan Fowler, Perlita, Alyssa, Georgiana. See? They never had your interest in mind. They're men. And that's why everybody looked like crap. Because the man who claimed to cure cancer really didn't. You know, it was just his mathematical error.